Hello everybody, JB here. Not a very happy JB this morning as he drives off into work, but that's not the reason why I'm angry. I'm angry with a certain referee called what's his name, David Webb. But it's in the bigger picture. Burnley drew 0-0 with Pompey yesterday down at Fratton Park. Very disappointing match. It was how can I say it? We were powdered up. I'll come on to the referee later because his decision could have really cost us a really dear automatic promotion, because the decision he made not to give us a penalty was criminal and absolutely preposterous, and I think he's a corrupt official. But of course there was other mitigating circumstances that didn't help us yesterday. For example, I don't think we were their best defensively. If it wasn't for Trafford making some good saves in the second half, I think we'd have probably lost the game. So maybe in hindsight we were a little fortunate to come away with a point. Foster looks toothless. I mean, yeah, a lot of it's going to come on Scott Parker's door, because obviously he's playing Foster out of position. Although Foster isn't my cup of tea, and I quite happily send him on the first plane back to South Africa. Well, I think he's a fraud. I do feel a bit sorry for him because he's playing out of position. He's playing on the left-hand side of midfield, and I don't understand why. Zian Fleming is not a natural number 9. Even though he scored 8 goals, all of them away from Turf Moor this year. You know, you look at it and you're thinking, right, hang on, this and this, right? I just don't get it. You know, no Brownhill because we think there's an injury. You know, the list is endless, and you come and you think to yourself, right, okay, right, we've got an opportunity here to take 3 points. We've been good on the road. You know, let's not make sure that it's not a stalemate. I mean, the game against Leeds was bad enough, but I didn't expect it to happen yesterday. And the frustration is that we created several good chances and just didn't finish. You know, it's disappointing. It's massively disappointing because, you know, I think there's a good side in us. If Parker got the tactics right and was a little less gun. Listen, I'm all for breaking clean sheet records and things like that, but they're pointless if we can't win a game. You know, James Trafford's broke a clean sheet record. Our commentator Phil Bell were going on about, oh, Trafford's done this, Trafford's done that, and I'm thinking, whoopee, we've kept a clean fucking sheet, but you know, we need to turn these draws into wins. We are, you know, other fans are calling us boring Burnley. I mean, Leeds fans must be crowing. They've scored 7 against just as an inferior side in Cardiff. And we can't even beat Portsmouth 21 in the fucking league. It must be, you know, it must be absolutely, you know, it's terrible being a Burnley fan right now. The amount of the football that's being served up by Scott Parker is unbelievable. But I'll get on to Parker near the end because I want to talk about the penalty decision that we didn't get. Now, I'm forgetting who had the shot now. It was Lucas Perez who had the shot. Now, if you haven't seen it at home, Perez is to the edge of the left-hand side of the D, right? He strikes the shot. I think it might have just been inside the penalty box as well. He strikes the shot, okay, and it's going towards goal. Now, Dozzell, who's guarding the near post, who's guarding the right-hand post, right? The ball's going in the back of the net as far as I'm concerned, right? So it's going to be a bona fide goal because the keeper hasn't got a dicky bird to get in there, right? So we're thinking, right, okay, he's going to go near the goal. It's going in the back of the net. Dozzell gets back on the line and he almost catches it goalkeeper style. And I'm thinking penalty straight away, you know. And Keith Stroud, not Keith Stroud, David Webb, right? He's, you know, if you see the replay, right, watch it on Twitter, right? Honestly, he's a fraud. This referee, he's in a good position to see. He can quite clearly see that Dazelle has almost caught it goalkeeper style with both hands. Now, if that's not a penalty and a clear, obvious goal scoring opportunity missed, denied, because he's bloody handled it on the line, it's a deliberate handball as well. So it's not only should it be a penalty, Dazelle should have seen red. He should have been had an early bath. But Mr. Webb, for some unbelievable reason, didn't see it, or didn't want to see it, I don't think. It's a disgrace. It's a fucking disgrace. And, you know, for the Dross football that we've played, we've not been out by some iffy refereeing who don't want us going up. Now, I'm not going to say that iffy refereeing is going to just cost us the season, because obviously I'm going to touch on the real problem, the real flaws within our own side. But the PGMOL don't want us in the Premiership. They don't want us in the top flight of English football. They didn't want us there last year when VAR made some really rickets against us. And they're trying their best. They're trying their damnedest not to stop us going up. You know, this referee has to get that big decision right. And if he doesn't get it right, we don't win the game. I'm not saying we deserve to have won the game. Just to clarify, but come on. It's bleedingly obvious. I've seen it from 2, 3, 4 different angles, and all of them prove to me that it's a clear-cut penalty every fucking day of the week. It's a disgrace. But having said that, you know, that could have won us the game. A game really that we played okay in. But the main problem lies with Scott Parker. Right? Okay. Now, Scott Parker, I like him. I think he's a nice guy. The problem is with Scott Parker, he's negative. For the last 4 or 5 games, he's been very negative. Apart from the Plymouth game where we ran riot and won 5-0, especially first half, he just, for some reason, he just wants to keep. He tries to play players out of position, and goodness knows what. It's not good enough, though, is it? Because, you know, he puts the handbrake on. Look, I'm all for keeping clean sheets and us being one of the meanest defences in the Championship, but I'd swap that for a top 2 berth any day right now, because quite honestly, I'm getting fed up with it. Listen, I don't want us to be the meanest defence in the league. I want us to be the best team in the league. And if certain people aren't, like if Scott Parker isn't prepared to do that, then what's the point? What's the point of people paying 50, 60 quid every week to watch the dross that we're serving up? It's football. It's an entertainment business. Now, Scott Parker, get a fucking striker in before the end of the window. Otherwise, fuck off. Your football's dross. The team have been playing dross. Yes, we've had some bad refereeing going against us, but this isn't good enough. This is not fucking good enough by a fucking mile. You know, keeping clean sheets is one thing, but winning games is quite another thing. And they get you the fucking promotions, not fucking clean sheets. It's not fucking good enough. It's not fucking good enough because you know, at the end of the day, we've just, you know, we've cost ourselves 2 points, and we should have been winning against 21st in the Championship, for heaven's sake. It's not good enough. Parker, get your finger out or fuck off. It's as simple as that.